Yeah. So, what you think? You think it's you? What's the issue with Doc? L, that he don't make adjustments.
Lack of adjustments. I don't think his sets are all that creative. It's not like I would watch sets and be like, "Ooh, these guys are getting a lot of easy shots."
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly isolation for effective was isolation for Kawhi, Lou pick and rolls. I mean, defensively they were disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't able to punish a horrible Nets team defensively. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're really good on O, but they have
Nuggets.
Yes, I said Nets. My bad. Yeah, the Nuggets. They have horrible defenders. Jeremy Grant is their only like really good defender,
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't able to capitalize on matchups. I just think it'd be time to move on. I don't think you should fire your coach and hire the guy that was on his staff. I think that's a horrible mistake.
Does that happen in the NBA a lot? I don't think so. Maybe they just scrap the whole thing.
The whole thing, yeah. Why would you hire the guy that underneath the guy you fired? That is, I don't know where that reason ever came from. NFL, NBA, I don't get that.
I mean, I can see it with Ty Lue just because he's a championship coach. I mean, he's on the sidelines right now. When I watch them, we don't know how the dynamics were behind the scenes. When I watched them, Ty Lue seemed like he would come up to Doc and say certain things and try to like make some adjustments, and Doc wouldn't even listen to him. So I think that could be an issue. And I think that Kawhi got him fired, and Kawhi is going to pick the next coach. If it's Ty, if you want Ty Lue, he's going to take Ty Lue. What was that?
You know, I definitely agree that he's going to have heavy input on. I would never. I'm not big on letting players choose. Like unless, no, I would hire my own guy. I would hire my own guy that I want. Not letting the player choose the coach. Especially why he does not deserve that level of cachet.
I mean, but you're at his mercy because he signed a 2-1.
He signed a 2. He only did a 2-1.
I think so. Yeah, him and PG.
Oh, they didn't do long terms.
Yeah, no, I think it's a 2-1. So they were under the gun. That's why they fired him. I think because it's time to go. They gotta go. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kim, do you think that they could move Paul George too?
They should. They need to do something.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you move Paul George, how does Kawhi feel about that? Since I think if he's choosing the coach, like you should get his input about the personnel as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you think he soured on Paul George too?
I would be.
Mm-hmm.
He sucked.
He soured on Doc quick.
That's the smoothest game that I've seen in the NBA, and you just stunk it up.
Yeah,
I don't know. The thing is, it's not even about scoring. You're having an off scoring day. Impact in other areas.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know what the solution is for them because they traded away all their draft picks. They're kind of like in NBA purgatory,
Mm-hmm. So if you can't do anything with the personnel, you got to change the coach. So
the schemes, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even. You don't think it's Ty Lue? So who do you want? Who do you think that they go after?
Not sure. Maybe they go get somebody off the Spurs bench. Is there somebody? Maybe. Dang, what's that guy's name?
Oh, the Italian guy.
I don't know what his relationship with Y is like. That would be an interesting look. I would do that before Ty Lue. I don't know. I think they might go from the Spurs tree somewhere. The Spurs Popovich's coaching tree. I think they're gonna pluck from there. Could be Ty Lue. I don't think he's that good of a coach. I know he won the championship with LeBron, but I don't believe he's like an elite coach. maybe why likes him. Hard to tell with why. He's such.
Yeah.
The only time I could, the most he displayed was after that loss when he gave that interview. That was the most where I could look at him and like, yo, he's mad, and he's blaming the people around him for why they lost. He's not accepting culpability for why they dropped that series. He's saying it was the coaching and the supporting cast. It wasn't me. My 35-point limit should be enough.
I'm only gonna get you 35.
And y'all better get the rest. No, it's not. Nobody. He gets let off the hook so much. Jeez. I've never heard that. I never heard that.
Why you hate this man for, bro?
Have you ever heard anybody say 35 from LeBron should be enough?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
But we don't put him in that same. I don't.
People was. Don't act like it wasn't like people was trying to say he's the best player in the league. Like that wasn't like a legit thing. So have you ever anybody say James Harden 35 is enough?
Better than Kobe.
Have you ever heard anybody say that about James? The same thing? Oh, he scored 35. That should have been enough?
I think because they view PG as a two-way guy more so and view these other guys as offensive guys.
Mm-hmm. That should be. Now, if he scored 35 and guarded the other team's best player, I would say, okay. You gave us 35, but you checking the other team best guy. Cool. Like Bron, why he can't do what Bron did? Bron give you 35, 10, and 8, and then go check Murray. At 35, why is what, 29, 30?
Yeah. Well, that's why he's sitting at the crib, dog.
29 going on 50? Like, dog.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know because he's part of the problem in LAC because he's gonna sit out. I don't know if he's gonna. He seems like he's open to playing more, earning his money. Who knows? We're gonna see what kind of adjustments they make with the staff. I don't believe they're gonna make any major trades. I believe they're gonna bring the crew back and blame it on the coach.
I think they have to stay back. So, whatever that entails, I mean, it's keeping PG, keeping Lou, paying Montrez, which they're going to have to make a decision here shortly. I think that they do that and just change it. I think they showed their hand. They're going to fire the coach and then just come back with the same squad. Yeah.